tough fight for both.
There's going to be a vicious knockout.
I think both of them are rugged enough that they'll get there.
I thought Madrimov did exceptionally well against Crawford.
Although both of them do have KO power.
Madrimov's very, very clever.
He's got those sneaky flying punches.
Yeah. I'd like to see him throw a few more punches.
I think Madrimov is going to be similar to Bochuk.
If it was Ortiz Crawford, who would you pick?
Crawford.
Madrimov. I want to see him win.
Welcome back to Boxcast. In this episode, we're going to be looking at the upcoming fight between Vergil Ortiz Jr. and Israel Madrimov, taking place on the Bivol Beterbiev rematch undercard on February the 22nd in Riyadh. So let me do the tail of the tape. So this is super welterweight, 154 pounds. So Ortiz's record is perfect. He's got 22 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws, 22 fights, 21 wins by KO. He's age 26. He's 5'10", 178 centimeters, a 70-inch reach, 178 centimeters, and he fights out of an orthodox stance. And Israel Madrimov has got 10 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. 12 fights in total, 7 wins by KO. He's age 29. He's 5'9", 174 centimeters, 68.5-inch reach, 174 centimeters, and he fights out of an orthodox stance as well. And we do have to put in he's got a contentious loss against Terence Crawford.
Oh, you're saying it's contentious now?
I'm not saying that I think it's contentious, but it was a close loss.
Yeah.
And Ortiz obviously had a close win against Serhii Bochuk in their last fight. So, yeah, what do you think of this one, Simon? It's a proper 50-50 as well, isn't it? Tough fight for both fighters.
Very. Very. Should
we start with the betting? It's Ortiz a slight favourite.
Is he?
4-5, so he's minus 130, and Madrimov is 1-1, so he's plus 100. So very, very close bidding. But yeah, Ortiz, I think, is just a slight favourite. And on voting, yeah, it's quite close, but Ortiz is slight favourite to win by KO or decision.
It's not, by KO.
Well, he's on Box Live's one. He's 33.3% to win by KO. Madrimov is 22%, just over 22% to win by decision. Ortiz is 22% by decision, and then Madrimov is 16.7% by KO. So it's quite close. But yeah, I'm surprised about that. Ortiz by KO. I mean, as good as he is, I think Madrimov is tough enough to be. I think it's going to be a decision, one way or the other.
No.
Okay. And why? What do you think?
There's going to be a vicious knockout.
Okay. And which way do you think that's going to
I don't know.
be? I think both of them are rugged enough that they'll get there.
I don't know. My heart's telling me Madrimov. My head's telling me Ortiz. I thought Madrimov did exceptionally well against Crawford.
Yeah, I would agree.
But then some of Madrimov's other fights, he hasn't blown me away. Ortiz has impressed me. Against Bochuk, I saw vulnerabilities. Was it Bochuk?
Yeah. It's a proper 50-50 fight, I think. So I think they're both tough enough that it's going to be hard to see one of them getting KO'd, although both of them do have KO power.
Well, Ortiz does. He's got 20 KOs, 21 KOs in 22 fights.
Yeah. So the only one who's gone the distance is with Bochuk in his last fight. And obviously Bochuk has got like granite chin, so... I mean, it would have been interesting to see this after if Bochuk Madrimov had been made and then come on to this, but I think that would have been rushing a bit too much for Madrimov.
So split on this.
I'm erring. I think it's going to be close. I'm erring towards Ortiz because I think it's going to be similar to the him and Bochuk fight because I think Madrimov is...
Well, I will have to pick Madrimov then because I just love disagreeing with you.
Good. I think we should both have one because I think this is that close that we should both have one of each.
So,
go on, you make the case for Madrimov and I'll make the case for Ortiz, whichever way you want me to go first.
Madrimov's very, very clever.
Yep. He is a high IQ. Yeah, you've seen that.
Very clever.
Yeah. He's got those sneaky flying punches that come out of nowhere. If you get caught by him, you're going to be in trouble.
But...
And he's got a good chin.
Good chin.
Good work rate. I don't really see him getting tired out. Good engine.
I'd like to see him throw a few more punches.
Yeah. And variety a little bit more.
Yeah.
He does obviously he does that flying crazy punch out of nowhere, but crazy punches out of nowhere. But I think in normal punches, a bit more of them and a bit more variety.
I mean, like I say, I think a lot with Madrimov is people are going to go off the Crawford performance. I don't think Crawford ever troubled him during that fight. Let's be honest, he never had him in trouble once.
Not really, but I don't think he had Crawford in trouble really
no.
once. But I think that's because both of them are highish level. You know, obviously Crawford is a fantastic level boxer. I think they were troubled in like the mental game and playing chess more than physically.
Let me put this way to you: if it was Ortiz Crawford, who would you pick?
Crawford.
No question asked. No. Straight away.
I mean, I think it'd be close, but I think Crawford, because I think he's level a little bit above all of them.
And that's why you see, because I did have Madrimov beating Crawford.
Yeah.
And I just think he's going to be a little bit too cute for Ortiz. He's not going to fall for...
Okay. I can see this fight going either way. It could even get down to who's better on the day. I think they are pretty close. Because if you'd have picked Ortiz, I was going to pick Madrimov. So, to be honest, I just got in and picked Ortiz. Why do I think Ortiz? I think Ortiz showed in Bochuk fight. I think Madrimov is going to be similar to Bochuk. I think Madrimov might have a little bit more in, because he's, like I said, he's got that flying punch, but I think he's like robust like a Bochuk is. And Bochuk did cause Ortiz problems. You know, Ortiz was down twice in that fight. I think in the first and the 8th round or something like that. Second round, third, 8th round. He was down twice, but he still turned it round. I think it was really close. I think this is going to be similar. I think Ortiz just has that little bit of combination punches in bursts, which catch judges' eye.
Yeah.
And his work rate is really high.
I agree with that. I do.
And I think Madrimov goes up and down in work rate, as he did against Crawford, and that's where you can steal a fight because you can get that like flashy punch bit, which is what basically Ortiz did against Bochuk. There's that little 4 or 5 punch combinations, boom, 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 boom. Whether it does damage or not is less important, but you score your points. I think that's what's just going to get Ortiz over the line, and I think it'll be close again. And probably Madrimov's camp won't be happy again, but I think Ortiz will just sneak it. But
so you're going for Ortiz by points.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to KO him. I could see a KO the other way around from Madrimov. If he gets in one of those flying punches, to how Ortiz deals with them. Because sort of Crawford did, you know, he sort of dealt with them. Okay, so I think if Ortiz have watched and learned, then yeah. I mean, I could see Madrimov winning as well. So I think it's going to be really close, like, you know, a round or two either way.
This has got the potential to be
I could see it being a draw as well, you know.
Yeah. So it depends. Tends to be quite a boring fight,
Well, I'm hoping it's not going to be
or an absolute
fantastic fight.
Like the best fight on the card. And I'm going to go for a Madrimov 11th round KO.
Okay, I can see that.
I think Madrimov will wear him down. I think he's good at that. He's going to cut the ring off really well.
His work rate as well. But so is Ortiz. That's the thing. But I think Madrimov
he even when he's not throwing punches, I think he's going to make him work.
Yeah.
And when boxers can do that, they are elite.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm going to go for Madrimov. He's just going to mentally break Ortiz down.
Mm-hmm.
And get the stoppage in late in the fight.
Yeah, I can see it. I think Ortiz is just going to have enough to squeeze out points. I don't think he's getting knocked out. But yeah,
do you know
I can see it going either way.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't disagree with you. And
I agree. As epic as this card is, this could be the best fight.
Yeah, it really, really could.
And I'm hoping it's that way rather than being boring. I hope they go at it like...
I will be watching this fight with extra...
Yeah.
Because I love this fight. Yeah. I really, really love it.
I think this could be the best fight on the card. If it turns into what if it's an Ortiz Bochuk, it could be the best thing. And I think even better than that. I think it's a big fight potentially, or it could be really boring and then But I hope it doesn't because I like both of them and I'd like to watch both of them again. And I think there's a lot there, but it's a proper matchup. I think that is
big things for the winner as well.
Yeah,
big things for the winner. The loser's not out because they could still go and fight.
There's lots of fights.
I think even if Madrimov loses, he could still have the Bochuk fight.
Yeah.
Ortiz, he'd want to push the Crawford fight.
There's Aliev in this. There's Fundora in this.
Yeah.
Bochuk is still there. Conwell coming up now.
Don't you dare mention the name I think you're going to mention.
I'm not. I was going to say it, then stopped.
Good.
Our fellow friend, Australian, somewhere has to do a bit to get back into that contention.
Never going to happen. So, big things for these two now.
Yeah.
Big things. This is a massive, massive, massive fight, and I love it. Great matchmaking. Great fight.
Yeah. You've got a Murtazalia.
Who do you want to win?
I'm not sure I do.
Okay.
I don't. On the way, who would I want? I wouldn't mind either. That's why I could see the decision going either way. Ortiz, probably just because I want to see an Ortiz Crawford. But it'd be like 49.99 for Madrimov and 50.01 for Ortiz Jr.
Yeah, all right.
But you?
Madrimov.
Okay.
I want to see him win. Only because I think he was very, very unlucky against Crawford.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I just like his style. But I like Ortiz's style as well. But I just... It's 50-50 in every department, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if it was going on style, Ortiz, that just favours slightly watching the things. But I
think Ortiz has got a more exciting style.
Yeah, he's slightly more box office. I mean, Madrimov Bochuk would be an epic fight. And I think if Ortiz sneaks it, then Ortiz Crawford or one of the others, Murtazaliev or Fundora, would be good. And Madrimov Bochuk would be an epic fight.
Yeah.
And then maybe one of them against the winner of that against the Australian friend if he can recover from his.
It's never going to happen. But I mention his name, he's just doing it.
I'm not mentioning his name, so
pee me off.
But I think there's enough of the others: Crawford, Madrimov, Murtazaliev, Fundora, Ortiz Jr, Bochuk, Conwell, and then there's other people coming up on the radar. So there's there's plenty of
fights out there at that division.
It's quite a stacked division now.
Yeah,
cool. Anything else? Yeah, let us know what you think. Let us know who you're favouring, Madrimov or
I
Ortiz
would be
Jr.
really interested to see your comments on this one, guys, because like I say, I am
it's a proper
50-50.
fight.
Do you?
Go on.
Does everyone agree that it's a proper 50-50?
And do we think it could be the best fight on the card? Potentially. Yeah, let us know what you think. Like, subscribe, comment, and we shall see you in the next one. Thank you very much.